All right. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check
Yep.
one two one two. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. I would like to welcome you all to Let me just say podcast. I am your host Ray. With me as always we have Fada
You're
and we have Dion.
What up? What up?
All right. That so is that much better?
yeah.
All right,
It
cool.
didn't happen at all.
All right, good.
So far, so good.
All right. So we this actually a lot. I feel like we got a lot to talk about. I feel like we got a lot of good topics. Plus, we got Evo that's going on. We got SummerSlam that's been going on. There's a lot going on today. So, um, I would like to talk wrestling, but I want to ask y'all: do y'all want to wait till night two is done, or do you just want to talk about night one?
I mean, we can talk about night one if you want to. We can talk about it.
Dion.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. How y'all feel about night one?
6 out of 10.
Woo.
Yeah, not terrible, but could have been better. I'm with him.
It was just mid. Like, okay, let's run it down. Let's run it down. The first match is Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, the Bronze, versus motherfucking the fragmented fucking bloodline. Because we got
Right.
main event Jay Uso and a returning OTC. I don't know why they added the one to it, Roman Reigns. You know? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching the match and I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute. You know, he's eating all over the place. Roman Reigns is being Roman Reigns. Spear, 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 spear. I'm gonna say I'm gonna sacrifice myself for my cousin. Yeet, and the match is over. You know. Then right after that was what? Sammy versus Karrion Cross, right?
Yeah.
And that match was literally a Monday Night Raw match.
Oh.
Actually, it was worse than the match they had at Monday Night Raw. You feel what I'm saying? So, shit like that. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, bruh, like, y'all, didn't y'all just
That's
do
a,
this last week? Like,
yeah, that's another one I wanted more out of.
Especially since
But
the build up was really good too.
yeah, that really wanted more out of that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to carry Cross to win that match. I love Sami Zayn to death, but I want to carry Cross to win that match.
yeah. I wanted what's it called, Karrion Cross to win the match.
Yeah, Sami Zayn. Yeah, he's Sami Zayn's literally like our Mick Foley. Like he doesn't really have to win the match. He just got to make people look good.
And but he kind of does have to win the match because he said he wants to go after the world championship.
That is also true.
And
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
and it's hard to put up a case to go after a championship after losing a fight. So
I don't know Mick Foley. That's why I call him Mick Foley because I've seen Mick Foley lose a lot,
yeah.
yet still get the championships.
But yeah, this is true. But you know what it is. You know what it is though. And I see the McFoley comparison now that you say it. It's how hard the fans ride for Sami Zayn,
True.
and
If
it's
they
just
really
like
ride
now
for
that you
Sami
said,
Zayn, they can. If they really ride for Sami Zayn, the first thing they can do is stop fucking up his theme song when they hum it.
but the point, as long as the crowd is singing along, as long as the crowd is singing along, they're supporting Sami Zayn. They're appreciating the shit that he's doing. That's all that matters.
I'm just saying, it's the bare minimum. The very least you can do is sing on tune to his fucking theme song.
You just being picky and shit.
Nah, it's not
I,
even
I,
me being picky. You
I,
hear them. You hear them.
I'm too enthralled in the moment of watching the fight and whatever else to be thinking about how badly they're ruining a song or whatever. I don't think about that part.
Nigga, what the fuck do you think they're coming out of? It's not just the music. Do you not cheer or boo the nigga coming out? Do we not complain that people don't get any reactions when niggas come out?
My point is that's not my focus.
Oh god, you already done set off father.
That's not my focus.
Damn. Anyway, then what was it after that? It was the So it was after Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. What was the next match?
I believe the match following that was the women's tag team title match between Roxanne and Raquel versus Alexa and Charlotte.
And nigga, that match was ass. You want to know what that match was? That match was Charlotte Flair coming out, and then Alexa, and then are they friends or are they not? That's literally the match. And then you have Roxanne and bruh, you knew they were gonna lose because they didn't even come out to Raquel's theme song. They came out to the generic Judgment Day theme song that nobody likes.
Right.
We about to get it Dame on them. They think they got it. They can start it. I'm like, what am I? What?
Go back to Alter Bridge, please. Go back to Alter Bridge, please.
They can't.
They can't.
Figure out whatever they have to do legally to make it happen, because that song they're using now for Judgment Day gotta go. Personally, I'm of the mind that none of the members of Judgment Day currently need that group for real. They can disband that shit.
What are we disbanding?
Judgment Day.
Yeah, they just
let them Beyond. Let them cook. Long-term storytelling. Let them cook.
I get that. It's that's another. Yeah, it's a build-up thing. It's a case. Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. That Judgment Day as a group don't need to exist no more. However, let's see how they go about that.
Much better. You see my work, Ray. I'm slowly converting him.
I see it.
No, but look. At least tell me that you agree that nobody there really genuinely needs to be there. If at the very least Dominic can go. At the very least, Dominic can go and do his own thing. Dominic don't need to be part of that group no more.
He's the OG.
He's literally the OG. He's kind of like the reason why that group is that group.
You do realize the part of the reason why Judgment Day existed was to put him over, right?
Yes.
Feel like he's gotten.
Oh yeah, now we know because of Mexico.
Oh yeah.
That nigga is literally lucha royalty. His dad is Rey Mysterio and his uncle is Eddie Guerrero. Do you understand? That is the golden child. That man can do no wrong.
Of all golden child of all golden childs.
He's the golden child of Lucha Libre. You feeling what I'm saying? So now they're even talking about having him be double champion. Which is probably not going to happen because AJ Styles looking like he's about to win that match. But
I hope he
does.
I hope he does.
So, but the thing I love, but the thing I love about Dom Mysterio going to Mexico is he is literally standing in a ring that his family built.
So you talking about Guerrero, Conan, nigga.
This is inheritance. You feeling what I'm saying? We are watching somebody inherit their birthright.
You want to talk about long term storytelling? Shit.
Technically, and Dom Mysterio tweeted this. He debuted in 2005, so he's a 20-year veteran.
You know they did a
I
special.
love Dom Mysterio, man. That nigga, bruh, especially his Twitter. Yo, he be trolling, but he does it in character. So his trolling is actually advancing the story. The nigga's a genius. Shout out to Dom Mysterio, bro.
It's him. It's not even a character. It's him.
And you know
He turned heel twice.
How do you pull that off? How do you pull off being a double heel, bro?
he knows what he's doing.
Like Dominic is, who else has done that? Who else can you think of that has done that? He's the only person I
think
can
of anybody
that had a heel turn after a heel turn. How do you become a double heel?
Triple H.
I can't.
Maybe?
Shit.
He's no longer a heel. He's a whole fucking boot. What the fuck?
I mean, see, I would give you Triple H because of the whole Eugene shit, but I can't say he turned heel twice because, nigga, Triple H is just like that, you know?
Right.
But he didn't really turn heel again. He just stopped pretending.
Right.
Dom Mysterio betrayed his
legit.
No. You know what I'm saying? With a woman that was turning heel. That's crazy. She lost a fucking championship because of that.
Yeah.
And then won that same championship back, only to fucking lose it again due to injury. And who was right there both times?
Dom.
Dirty Dom.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Dom Mysterio right now is the master of long-term storytelling. This entire ride that he's taking you through is not just development. You are seeing the evolution of Dom Mysterio in real time.
The funny thing is, we was making fun of it at first too because it was giving SpongeBob.
That's what we're supposed to do.
It was giving SpongeBob I am a man.
No, that's what we were supposed to do. That's literally what we were supposed to do. When Dom Mysterio, you remember those times he'll hold the mic and it'll be the loudest boos you ever heard in a motherfucking arena.
Yeah.
They booed that nigga more than they booed John Cena at ECW. Do you? Nigga.
And
I thought that was the worst booing. Or like John Cena had held two slots. The ECW versus Rob Van Dam at ECW One Night Stand. And when he fought CM Punk for the championship in Chicago in 2011 or 2012 or whatever. So Dom Mysterio beat both of them just by existing. You feel me? Like, this nigga is standing in his birthright right now, and I love to see it. And then another thing that you also have to consider, and I'm gonna get off Dom Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero technically is still his father through kayfabe. Because you remember he proved it. He had the documents. The match that he had with Rey Mysterio was for custody. It wasn't for DNA rights. It was for custody. Because Eddie Guerrero proved that Dom was his son that one episode of SmackDown.
He did. Getting out wrong.
He had the paperwork. So it makes sense why Dom Mysterio is calling Rey Mysterio a deadbeat dad. It makes sense. Because his real dad is Eddie Guerrero. Kayfabe. I'm telling you, bro. And I'm telling you, nobody would have caught that shit if they weren't paying attention.
That's
why, bro. Nigga. That's why you can tell who actually watches this shit and who doesn't.
Yeah, see, I ain't think about that match between Mysterio and Guerrero. I ain't think about that until just now. Damn.
And
but
Rey
just
Mysterio
how long
won that match.
Happened. Yeah, it just goes to show how long it's been since then.
God
Ooh.
damn it, where the hell is Vicky? That's what I remember.
Oh no, Vicky had nothing to do with it. Remember,
Not that one.
Vicky was out of the picture at that point.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Because he told the story on SmackDown. I remember it like it was fucking yesterday. Why do I still remember promos from over 20 years ago? Anyway,
That's how great they were.
like he even said it. He sat down. He's like, I was having sex with a lot of women and shit. That was the promo he was doing. And he was getting booed. I remember his heel turn back then. They booed the fuck out that nigga. Eddie Guerrero's heel work is great. Go back and watch some of his heel work. Eddie Guerrero was a great heel.
He's a top 3 heel in my opinion.
He's a great fucking heel. That lie, cheat, steal shit. The only reason why he was able to keep that shit in his face run is because he was just a good ass motherfucking wrestler all around. You feeling what I'm saying? So he was able to carry that face and heel. But nigga, when he was a heel, oh, you wanted to fight that nigga. I remember when I was a little kid, I wanted to physically fight Eddie Guerrero.
Now, can we talk about the comedy that Eddie Guerrero brought to the table with the shit he used to do? Because Eddie Guerrero is responsible for, in my opinion, some of the funniest moments in matches. Who was it?
No,
who was he
let me
fighting the
tell
one
you.
time when he freaking banged the chair on the mat in the ring and threw it to his opponent and make it look like dude busted him over the head with the chair?
He did that with a
Who
lot
was
of people, Dion. He did that with a lot of people. He did it to Hardcore Holly. He did it to a lot of people.
There was one person in particular I was trying to think of because this was an actual title match of some sort. I think it was a U.S. Intercontinental title or something like that. There was one person he did
He's
that
done it to Kurt Angle. He probably did it to Kurt Angle if it was for his title.
Yeah.
He's
it
done
might
that
have been Kurt.
to a shit ton of people.
That's probably why I couldn't remember a specific person because he's done it so often.
Nigga, he did it to Brock Lesnar in WrestleMania. But anyway, before we get on another tangent, I'm saying all of that to say Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss winning the tag titles was obvious, you know. And now Dom Mysterio is probably going to lose his title too. So yeah, what you're saying, Dion, is probably about to happen. Just let him cook.
The final implosion of Judgment Day.
Because if you also remember, Finn Balor has been trying Dom Mysterio.
Yeah. That's the whole reason freaking Roxanne is even part of the group now because he keep fucking with Dom.
Just to fuck with Dom. And fuck with Liv, because he never really liked Liv like that. And you can go when you look back at the past promos. Look at the way he be talking to Liv. Because Finn and Liv be fighting for control over the Judgment Day. Because when Liv replaced Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, he always wanted to be, he always thought that he was the leader. You feel what I'm saying? That's why he was fucking with Damian Priest whenever he was going through his title match shit. Because he's like, bruh, he was going through that ego trip. So his ego trip made 2 people leave the motherfucking group. Here comes Liv Morgan. And now Liv Morgan is getting too big for her britches because she's world champion. She just won Crown Jewel. And now she's a first-time, 4-time fucking tag team champion. So her head is getting big as she's in this group. And Finn Balor's not having it. You feel me? So, yeah. Like, Finn, bro, look at Finn. That's all I'm going to say. Look at Finn. But yeah, then...
So, I have to ask this, then, just what do you think is going to happen when Balor and McDonough inevitably lose the tag team belts that they have?
I'm going to just let them cook. I don't do speculation. I don't do no fucking speculation. This is a motherfucking weekly episodic show. I'm going to just let them cook, and then I'm going to review what they serve me. I am not a speculator. I cannot tell you what you're about to cook with the ingredients that you give me, can I?
It's bloody raw.
Okay then. Who? What was the match following that women's tag team title match? Was that Jade and Tiffany immediately
Yes.
after, or was there another?
Yeah, I think it was Jade and Tiffany after.
Yeah.
And
I was looking forward to that one because I love both those girls. That was too short for me.
it's short and sweet. They have limited move sets. You have never seen a Jade Cargill match go past 25 minutes. Name one.
Look, sometimes it's best to go short, like Goldberg matches. They're best
Yeah,
when they're short.
Goldberg matches, short and sweet.
Yeah, that's what.
Do you
I
want to
agree
watch an Iron Man match with Goldberg?
Yeah, I agree with Big E. I want big sweaty men slapping meat.
Could you imagine Goldberg in an Iron Man match 60? Could you watch a 60-minute Goldberg match?
No, and I don't think anybody would want to. I don't think Goldberg would want to.
You got to leave that up to the actual hoopers. Like, I'll give you an example. Like a Kurt Angle versus an Eddie Guerrero, them niggas can go 30 minutes. You know? Chad Gable versus Dragon Lee, they can go 60 minutes.
Right.
You know, people like that. Nathan Frazier can go 60 minutes. Because Nathan Frazier is a freak of nature. That man makes anybody look good.
Yeah, the on most of the NXT roster, they stamina be crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's good to have a variety. You know what I'm saying? That's what WWE is about. WWE is about variety. It's not even about the spectacle. It's about the fact that you got your motherfucking early card entertaining niggas like Chelsea Green, her entertaining ass, right?
Yes.
Then you have your super technical people. You know what I'm saying? Like your Chad Gables, you know, who else? Your Nathan Frazier, you know, those technical wrestlers, you know, people that can fucking go. Andrade is a big one. You know what I'm saying?
Andrade got a gas tank. Now, Andrade got a gas tank on it.
EO Sky. EO Sky's a fucking hooper. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got your high flyers, you got your luchas. You know what I'm saying? WWE just bought a motherfucking company to showcase more of that. Because they know that it makes good fucking money. Shout out to Ray Phoenix. Shout out to Penta. Shout out to Dragon Lee. You know, shout out to El Grande Americano. Because he's actually over in Mexico.
Props to him.
Let's see.
Which I find funny.
You have your mid-card darlings like Michin, mid-card darling. Zelina Vega, mid-card darling. Apollo Crews, when he's not in catering, he's a mid-card darling.
Generic black guy, number 3.
Yeah. A lot of the generic black people are mid-card darlings. Unfortunately, right now, Carmelo Hayes is a mid-card darling. But I'm gonna need him. I'm gonna need them to give him the ball because he a real hooper. He just need the ball. And then of course you got your main eventers, your Roman Reigns, your Jey Uso, your Seth Rollins, your Gunther, you know, your Rhea Ripley's. You know. So it's about variety. It's about making sure that people play their fucking role and shut their mouth. And that's what Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton was. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Do you really want
By the way,
Iron Man match with Jade Cargill anyway, Dion?
I guess it would depend on the opponent.
No, it wouldn't depend. It would depend. It would depend too much on the opponent, is what I want to say. Because somebody had got to carry that woman. I'm sorry. The only other person that I think would be a really good match for her if they went 60 minutes is Bianca Belair.
And we've seen Bianca carry matches, so yeah, I see what you're talking about.
And not only that, but Bianca Belair is an anomaly. Because her background is not in wrestling, and how she has been able to pick it up and how far she has gone, she is a fucking anomaly. You're not going to see another Bianca Belair for a long time.
If ever.
The way someone like can pick up that fast, and bruh, I don't think people understand. Bianca Belair main evented WrestleMania for the very motherfucking first time as a black woman. Main event. And she won that match. You're not getting another fucking Bianca Belair for a long time. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, she's good at fucking marketing. You put her in motherfucking Saturday Night Live. You can put her in a motherfucking Make-A-Wish Foundation. She can be an ambassador of WWE one day. I'm telling you, bro. Bianca Belair is set. She's set. Her and Tez, they're set.
Yep, they do.
But then if they get Montez Ford a solo run, that shit gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but he likes he likes being in the Street Profits with his boy. You know, that's what he said. That came out of his mouth. And also, we're not going to try and drive a wedge between the two.
Also, Angelo Dawkins can go too. I know, like, Montez Ford is like that, but let's not sleep on Dawkins. I see Dawkins in a solo match. He does well.
Angelo Dawkins started in NXT.
Yeah, I remember some of his old gimmicks where he had a backpack. He was doing a Dougie.
That was funny.
That was funny. Like that's how long Angelo Dawkins was in NXT.
If you remember, so I first saw Angelo Dawkins when Tyler Breeze debuted, because that was his debut match against Angelo Dawkins.
Right, I remember. And I even like Tyler Breeze. I feel like they missed the ball with Tyler Breeze. I'm gonna keep saying that.
I'm telling you, bro. I watched that shit. We watched this shit, bro. There's nothing more we can say. But yeah, Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, you got what you got. Okay. It's funny because as I typed Angelo Dawkins, the fucking video of him doing the Dougie came up. But and then after that, it was the main event. It was I'm Gunther versus CM Punk. And like I said before, I'm Gunther. I'm Gunther. I'm Gunther. And then CM Punk is like, I don't care. And then he makes him bleed. Fucking Gunther panics because he sees his own blood. He's never seen his own blood before in his entire life. It was his first time.
Turned
and then
into
he lost
Gara. That nigga turned into Gara. Is that my blood?
That nigga turned into Gara. Is that my blood? And then yeah, that's your blood, dude. And then you're gone.
Yeah. Just started flipping out. Is that my blood?
You just made me think of the movie Dodgeball. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
And yeah, that was night one. Shout out to Seth Rollins because he saved night one.
Ice of the century.
Part two.
Yeah, it was like, god damn. It was just like that man's know how to steal a show.
Also, shout out to Kofi Kingston is petty. Kofi Kingston said that Jay Cargill was paying homage to him with the whole Jamaican shit. That shit made me laugh. And part of the reason why it made me laugh so much is because Kofi Kingston is from Ghana, and if anybody knows how much Ghanaians and Jamaicans love each other, that's why it was funny to me.
I thought it was hilarious. When I saw that, I said, "Yo, I'm still mad the New Day lost the titles. That's just me though. But,
Yeah, they're still in mourning, by the way.
They'll be tag team champions again.
I'm with them. I'm in mourning with them.
Thank God for the New Day. I'm saying, thank God.
They'll be tag champs again, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
They're gonna get at least one more run in them.
But yeah, Dion, that was night one. Now you see 6 out of 10. It was
Like I
Oh,
said,
we forgot a match. We fucking forgot a match. Fucking Jelly Roll and Logan Paul.
I didn't watch that match. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nigga, it was literally just. I mean, honestly, it wasn't match of the night, but it had the spot of the night. Cause shout out to Logan Paul hooping again. I don't care what nobody say. Logan Paul or hooper.
Oh, I give his credit.
As a matter of fact, Logan Paul was MVP of that match. And it's so sad I'm saying that because it's the truth. He carried that fucking match.
He's actually been carrying the whole thing, if you ask me.
I was actually invested in that entire thing because of Logan Paul. And he did not disappoint me. Not only did he not disappoint me, that nigga splashed Jelly Roll on a motherfucking table. That man went on live television and smacked the dog shit out that nigga. You know? He's MVP. He did what he was supposed to do. Make the celebrity look good, and that's exactly what he did, and they won the match. And also, Drew McIntyre is the greatest hater in WWE.
Is he a greatest hater?
He is the greatest hater in WWE right now.
I was thinking Seth, but
who?
Seth Rollins.
Drew McIntyre is beating him right now.
You know Drew is beating him?
Because, all right, look at this, right? Think about it like this. So, CM Punk has 2 ops, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins.
Yes.
He's been ops with Seth Rollins longer. So, obviously, like, think about it like this. Drew McIntyre's hatred comes from the fact that CM Punk doesn't really take him that seriously. So he's amplifying Drew McIntyre's hatred even more. Did you hear what Drew McIntyre fucking said when he lost that title? He didn't even, nigga, bro. He won his SummerSlam match and said, "Nah, fuck that. I want to talk about CM Punk losing that title. That's what I really want to talk about."
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Nigga, do you understand how much? I'm sorry, he's the greatest hater.
That takes a lot of hatred for someone.
I'm giving him a gold. I'm giving him a gold medal for hater of the year.
Celebrating your victory to laugh at someone else's loss is fucking volatile.
After you lost,
and you bring up the fact that he lost the same way that you lost when you had your moment at WrestleMania, and the nigga didn't even have to fucking touch you.
And the best part is, technically, even for a few seconds, McIntyre's reign was longer.
And McIntyre's reign was longer.
Even if only by a few seconds.
So now let's take that, right?
That's hilarious.
I wanna give an honorable mention to another hater, Naomi. Because I know she was fucking cackling when Jade Cargill lost that match. I could hear the Naomi cackle.
We got a heel Naomi that's worth something.
I need baby girl to retain tonight.
Me too.
Naomi.
I'm pretty sure she's going to retain tonight.
Yeah, she's been entertaining. She's been
as much as I love all 3 women involved in that triple threat match, because she's defending against both Io and Rhea, I need Naomi to retain.
No, she's definitely retaining because the thing about heel
It's too
Naomi,
soon into this run, this beautiful heel slash championship run, for her to lose.
and the thing that you have to understand about heel Naomi, she doesn't win matches by by even by cheating. She wins matches by just letting the shit happen and then her being there.
It's one of those. Remember the whole the memes of Luigi winning by doing nothing.
Yeah,
It's something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because bro, I mean, but it makes sense because Naomi already put in the work. Naomi put in hella fucking work. She went to another company and fucking became their champion. She put in the motherfucking work.
She didn't just become champion. She carried that whole women's division on TNA for a while.
Bro,
She straight up carried that women's division
on
for
her
a while.
back. Bro, so much to the point where
Her back,
when Jordan
both
Grace,
shoulders.
bro, when Jordan Grace won the championship from her and met her at the Royal Rumble, what's the first thing they did? Them niggas hugged.
Them niggas hug and then
And then started punching the shit out of each other.
And then proceeded to beat the shit out of each other because TNA is grateful for what Naomi did for them. And Naomi is grateful for what TNA did for her. You took me in when I didn't have a home. You feel me? So this heel turn that you see Naomi doing, think of it as a big fuck you to everybody that was talking shit when I left. Because you was there, Dion. They was talking shit. Oh, Naomi not no legend. Naomi not no Hall of Famer.
I did say this. I said it's gonna be hard for Naomi to like get the respect because she was in that Divas era, and a lot of people don't like them Diva era wrestlers.
You want to know who else was in the Divas era? Fucking
Charlotte
Beth Phoenix.
Not Charlotte. No. Charlotte was the last Divas champion. You're right.
Charlotte Flair was literally the
Charlotte was the last Divas championship. She retired the Divas championship.
Yeah, she retired the Divas champion.
Oh, that was such a dark time. Oh my god.
Not even gonna lie, if you play him right, you're most likely to be the entire hero of the run.
God damn, Dion, what you listening to?
Random thing.
Oh, my friend's daughter here is talking about something else.
Oh. Anyway. But yeah, that's my review for fucking SummerSlam. I did not mean for it to go as long as it did, but this is wrestling, bro. It's long-term storytelling.
We talk about wrestling. We got wrestling. We're wrestling fans. It happens.
Yeah, bro. Like these people gotta understand. Like, bro, I hear y'all when y'all be talking your sports and your NBA and your NFL and shit. This is all I got, nigga. This is all I got. I don't watch that shit. I watch this.
Technically,
so yeah, when it comes to long-term storytelling,
wrestling has been more interesting than sports. Say I'm lying.
I'm still waiting on football season to come back around, but outside of that, the rest of the fans cook.
Oh, my bad, Dion.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting for football to come around again, but outside of that, let the rest of the fans cook.
I don't even want to mention football because my Cowboys are in another fucking drama-filled shit, and I'm about to start swinging at Jerry Jones again. I'm like,
I don't know how the Dallas Cowboys still have a fan base. I'm sorry.
No. I always tell Ray this. I always and he knows. I tell him this. The Cowboys don't deserve a fan like him. The Cowboys don't deserve you, Ray. I don't know why you still go so hard for that. They don't deserve you. You deserve better. I'm giving you the Medea talk. You deserve better.
It's funny because I do feel like
it's like trying to talk your friend to break up with their abusive spouse.
Ray, after this podcast, I want you to listen. I want you to listen to the song "Girl" by Destiny's Child. That's me right now.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
I'm your girl. You're my girl. We your girls. Don't you know that we love you?
As soon as you said that, I knew where you was going. No, because I've said it before. I said, I swear this is like an abusive relationship. And I'm like, but I love him.
But I love him. And I'm like, I know. That's what makes it so hard. I don't want this for you. But Ray, you gotta move on, bro.
Oh my god.
You can still love them, just at a distance.
If I
But this is not good for you. Like, you come to me when Maya gets nerfed in Killer Instinct, I hear you. You come to me when they don't put in Makoto in Street Fighter, I hear you. You come to me when they nerf Luigi in Smash Brothers, I hear you. This one, I'm not hearing you.
he has a point. As like I can't even knock it. That's why I said this. Oh my god.
I just want better for you. And if you don't want better for yourself, I'm gonna understand, but I'm gonna always give you the motherfucking African side eye.
I know. It's like an intervention. It's like you need to let it go.
Let it go.
All right. Any last thoughts before we get on to our next topic?
Nah, let's move on. I said my piece.
Okay.
Gotta be better tonight. That's all I got to say about that. Next.
Okay. Let's get into some of the fuck shit that's been going on this week. We're gonna start with some of the do you care? Do you care that Shannon Sharp got fired from ESPN?
Yes, let's fucking talk about
Let's
it,
go.
nigga.
Because,
Hell
thank
fucking
you.
yeah,
I'm
let's talk
glad
about it.
I'm glad
This
y'all
one was
care.
a long time coming.
Because
This is a long time coming.
There's been so many ways to come at this point with just Shannon Sharp. We could go with the age gap. We could go with the black man, white woman. We could go with I told you stop fucking with them white bitches. We could go with so many angles. It's like so many ways to address this, but I'm gonna let the panel talk first. Go ahead. How do y'all feel about this?
Nah. Bruh, we can't 1v1 this. Like you said, it's too many fucking layers to this. We gotta spitball this motherfucker. We gotta snowball this shit.
Long time coming.
I believe so to start, right? Let's be real about the facts, right? Shannon Sharp is how old? How old is Shannon Sharp? Does anybody
55.
know? 55 years old. 5 years away from being 60, correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, another question. Is Shannon Sharp a Hall of Famer currently?
Yes, he is.
He is a Hall of Famer, right? And in order to get into the NFL Hall of Fame, you got to be a pretty exceptional player, right?
Yes.
So Shannon Sharp, he has this Hall of Fame career. Then, like a lot of Hall of Famers, he pivots over towards analysis, and people find out, oh, not only is this guy one of the best players to ever fucking do it, this nigga's pretty fucking entertaining. Uncle Shannon, Uncle Sharp, you know, people's rocking with Uncle Sharp. You feeling what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he has the personality aspect to it. You feeling what I'm saying? So, you know, he goes on ESPN. He, you know, do you know what year he first appears on ESPN, or like he has his first job? Was it after his retirement?
You talk about when he was on First Take?
Yeah, like, or like the whole ESPN thing. Was that recent, or was he always there?
Nah, he was like on NBC. He was on a bunch of other shows.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was on FS1, and then like you know, in that debacle with the put your glasses on, and then he went to
Yeah, he did that show with Skip.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Skip.
And how long was that show? Do you know?
That lasted 6 years.
Look at that legacy, building legacies, all fucking ready.
That's Skip used to go at it too.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
boy went
And yeah, but the thing was, people were watching that show mainly for Shannon because he's the Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously going to bring in a lot of people, right? Not to take it anyway from Skip, but we was not watching for you.
To reiterate what you said a few seconds ago, yes, Shannon Sharp was the entertaining one.
Yeah. So, you know, Shannon Sharp goes viral sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Very entertaining dude, very charismatic dude, has everything fucking going for him. And then, you know, the shit happens. So he starts his own little, he starts his own platform, Club Shay Shay. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he starts his platform. He has great people, Cat Williams, Monique. You know what I'm saying? A lot of heavy hitters in the entertainment industry, and the format is great because it's just him chopping it up with these legends like he is. You feel
Cat
me?
Williams interview was iconic.
Iconic. You feeling what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
that shit was iconic.
you have all of this shit. You see how long this introduction is. You have all of this shit, and a 23-year-old white girl takes it from you.
Told you stop fucking with the white bitches, man.
Let's count how many fucking people warned his ass. Monique, Cat Williams, Lil Yachty, Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar. You see what I did there, right?
Yep.
There's a pattern here.
Because Dr. Umar repeats himself. Dr. Umar.
As a matter of fact, Ray, Dr. Umar went fucking viral for getting on Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp, I'm giving you how many lashes? Who remembers?
I think it was 10,000 lashes.
10,000 lashes. You understand how many lashes you have to get for a nigga to lash you 10,000 times?
How hard and how many times you have to mess up is what you mean to say.
Oh my god.
Because that 23-year-old wasn't the first white woman. There's a string of white women. Mind you, he's unmarried, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Unmarried. Does he have children?
He has children.
He has children from
Yes.
from previous relationships and entanglements.
Yes.
Okay. So
I think he has about
him being a father,
he has about 2 or 3
yeah,
kids.
him being a father is, out of the, situation that, we're not talking about his fatherhood here. But you are a public figure, right? You are in the public, sir. I know you want to live life. I know, people consider you entertainment and shit like that. But at the end of the day, your shit is in the public. You remember that fucking shit on IG that got leaked of him fucking that girl?
I was just thinking about that.
Yep.
I'm like, bro, this is not a good look. Ocho Cinco had to check him, of all people.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that convo.
Oh, he was smiling too. He was waiting for it.
Oh no, Ocho Cinco was petty. He had the petty smile. You remember when SpongeBob caught fucking Squidward with the Krabby Patties? That was Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, that was always his. You like fucking bitches with Michelle, name Michelle.
You love fucking, oh man, and I know the type of women you love fucking. Let me just tell you, they're not
that
in the
one friend that
factory.
see you do some silly shit. I bet you would you get in trouble for it?
Shannon Sharp will go to the chocolate factory and not eat chocolate. That's why he's in the situation he's in now. It's a chocolate factory and you just refuse to eat chocolate. And now you're in trouble because you did not eat chocolate. You ate some shit that you had no business eating, like that little girl in the motherfucking movie. And now look at you. ESPN dropped you. Hey Ray, do you know how much ESPN was paying him? Do you have that information?
Go over there, because I don't want you over here with the phone.
No, not at the moment, but I can look up. I can look it up.
Yeah, please do look it up. I want to know how much ESPN was paying him when they picked him up, because he was already making really good money with Club Shay Shay, right? Making real good money when he was doing the show with Skip. So this nigga got money. Money's not an issue for this man. You saw how much he was paying that woman. You paid bro, it wasn't no like sophisticated escort. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't like Ice-T where you just had your favorite girl and she just turned into your wife. Because you don't find out that you got a lot in common other than being freaks. Being freaky, in Ice-T's case, being freaky is what led him to the love of his life.
Okay.
If only we could all be so lucky.
I'm happy for Ice-T.
Father.
Yeah.
According to Sports Business Journal, Sharp was getting an annual base of 6.5 million at ESPN.
You said annually,
6.5
right? Like per
Yes, a
year.
year. A year.
Uh,
$6.5 million a year.
Hold on. Here's the count. Here's.
I don't even need
Hold
that
on. Here's
answer. You just hit 6 million and never talk to me again and not be happy. Hand me 6 million one time and never speak to me again and not be happy. 6 million a year, dog?
Bro, hold on. Here's the better part, because I'm pretty sure Father was going to talk about this. Before the suit became public in April, Sharp was closing in on a major podcast deal that may have been worth as much as $100 million, as front office sports reported at the time, and sources briefed on the situation confirmed to The Athletic. So his podcast media
It's
thing was about
always
to get
when
100
somebody
million.
about to come up on some money that they get into some shit.
Hold on, Dion, because Ray was about to add something else. Go ahead, Ray.
I forgot what I was about to say.
God damn it!
I was going. Oh yeah, that was his media. Yeah, that was his media. His own media platform was getting the 100 million. Like that's something that you built up and was going to get bread for it. That's what I was saying.
Thank you. And I'm glad you actually brought that up. So all right, Dion, let's analyze this. You said 6.8 million a year on
6.5.
ESPN.
6.5.
6.5. Okay, 6.5 a
year.
year. Right? So, on top of that, like I mentioned before, his podcast is doing great numbers. Everybody loves him. He's an entertaining guy. To the point where he is offered $100 million deal. And then the site onlyfans.com. Do you see where I'm going with this, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know what? Like it's funny, Cat Williams warned him, and all these other people warned him. You don't want to know who else warned us? Malcolm X.
Right.
Like, it gets to a point where it's just like the only thing that I can say is that you did this on purpose. You sabotage yourself on purpose. You did this shit on purpose. Because there's no way. $6.5 million a year. Do you know how much free pussy that is?
Hold on. Let me add to that because I just did the math over here. That is $541,666.67 a month. I'm rounding up on the cents, mind you, because the decimal I got when I ran it through the calculator. So, god damn.
Mm-hmm. Most people will never see that money.
Most people don't see 500,000 in a year.
My bad, dear. Most people will never see how much he makes in a month. Yeah, man, annually.
Not even 2% of that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, Ray, I also want you to look up how much Shannon Sharp paid that girl over the course of their relationship. If you have that information for me, because that is also very important. Because now we have some context. You feeling what I'm saying?
Right, so much free pussy. Just you ain't even got to pay a bitch. You know how much just so a bro can say they fucking celebrity. You ain't even got to, man.
That's what I'm saying. You are Shannon Sharp. Like, if the woman in that IG video wasn't enough for you, you feeling what I'm saying? That you had to pay. And the thing that makes me so mad is that the girl in question that we're talking about is like, bro, I could walk past the street and see 10 of them.
It has been reported. Hold on, dear. It has been reported that Shannon Sharp settled a sexual assault lawsuit with the woman identified as Gabriella Zuniga, who reportedly used the name Carly on OnlyFans. While exact amount of the settlement is not publicly disclosed, sources indicate that Shannon Sharp paid $23 million to resolve the case.
23 million. She finessed you out of $23 fucking million in order for you to keep quiet. Not even keep quiet, because the shit was already out, because the shit got leaked. And wasn't it her that leaked the shit in the first place?
Yep.
Y'all relationship was out of the public. This was a private.
It wasn't even a relationship at this point. It was a setup. It was a scam.
No, I can't call it a scam, because a scam is an unwilling participant. Shannon Sharpe was a willing participant. There was no scam.
Yeah, everything was consensual.
Everything was consensual. The only reason why she was acting the way that she was acting is because Shannon Sharpe fucked up. And then she went public because she knew, bro, I got this nigga on the palm of my motherfucking hand. You gave her too much, and she ran with it. And you saw them freaky deaky text messages too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me tell you, Shannon Sharpe a wild boy.
Couldn't deny no part of that.
He a freaky frog.
He a freaky frog. He's talking like they was talking about, you know, him breeding her and, you know, like
put a
just,
black baby in me.
Yeah, like put a black baby in me. And I'm just like, you into this kind of shit, nigga?
Freak ass nigga.
You into race play? Shannon, you are 55. Race play? Bruh. Nigga. It's baffling to me. It really is.
Right, and I don't and then you already know my stance on interracial dating. I don't have an issue with it, but it's certain lines you don't motherfucking cross. To me, that's one of them.
Oh no, Dion, at this point, we need to have a problem with interracial. At this point. Do you know how much shit me and Ray have seen?
You know, this it's funny because there's an old video of Father talking about, yo, we need to cancel interracial dating. Like, he done said this shit years ago. And I'm like, it's coming back into fruition.
And not even just interracial dating. I specifically said black men dating white women. Specifically.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Because when niggas get with white girls, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck it is, that nigga just loses all fucking sense. It's like that. It's like he's not alive no more. It's like that's not that nigga no more.
Yeah, your boy Umo talk about that coon shit. I guess I guess that's something to think about in regards to that.
Bro, another example, RG3.
Yep.
You saw the type of haircuts that nigga was having. He became a meme because of it.
Yep.
And he can front how many times he doesn't care. Oh, I'm rich. I'm a successful ball player, and I got a beautiful family.
No, you're not.
That's not the point. That's not the point. We don't give a fuck about any of that. There's plenty of niggas with families. We talking about you specifically.
And I don't know if I would call him successful.
He did. I mean, he played in the NFL. You could at least say that.
And that's fine. Yeah. But you're not the only one playing in the NFL. There's 32 teams.
Yeah. I did, and I also said this when he got drafted to the now Commanders, then Redskins. If they don't put an offensive line on that boy, they're gonna fuck him up, and that they did.
And you caught that shit.
Yeah, because they was not protecting that boy.
You most definitely caught that shit.
Yeah. So, like, we're analyzing all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see, Ray, all of the layers that you mentioned before, they come together. You just need the right framework. You feeling what I'm saying? Because this shit happened in real time. You know what I'm saying? So, in regards to like Shannon Sharpe and the decisions he made, he's a grown ass man. He can make whatever decision that he want to make. But the problem then becomes, even if you're a public figure, how do you justify this type of shit coming out? You know, don't do anything in which if the shit came out, niggas gonna be looking at you weird. Because now we're all looking at Shannon Sharpe weird as fuck.
And this is after already letting certain shit slide.
We are looking at him very strangely. I am looking at you strangely, sir.
The side eye to end all side eyes, huh?
Like, I'm baffled. This is baffling to me. And it's so baffling to me because, like, having street smarts or like having a good sense of common sense around you will tell you and to dictate to you that, hey, maybe I should move a little differently when I'm in this environment. I have more money now, so I have more to lose. This is why most millionaires and billionaires are married.
Yeah.
This is exactly it right there. Nothing will humble a nigga more than a fucking family. You feeling what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas do they dirt even with or without family. Shout out to Offset. But
again, he's not wrong.
That was petty. That was petty.
Your family will fucking humble you, nigga. You can like because think about it. If you doing dirt, you're not just doing it to yourself. You doing it to your family.
Yeah.
So if you lose your family, nigga, it don't matter how much money you got, nigga. You lost a family.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Imran Shumpert. You lost your family, nigga.
And being famous on top of that don't help. Being famous on top of that don't help. Now your people gotta be victims to everybody hounding them about your bullshit.
A 23-year-old white woman. No, she wasn't even 23. Was she 23?
19.
Because
she was 19 at the time when they started.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then when the time all that shit came out, she was a little bit older. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nigga, this is some sick shit. And mind you, if she was 19 at the time, Shannon Sharpe is still in his 50s.
This is a sick Negro.
This is a sick Negro. What the fuck?
What,
you know? Bro, imagine if the roles were motherfucking reversed. And instead, let's take Monique, right? Let's say in an alternate universe she's not married or whatever, and a 19-year-old nigga is blasted off on her on social media. Bruh. And who's gonna work with Monique after that?
And let's take it to the same extent too. This nigga sending her freaky texts about blowing her back out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it takes two to tango.
You know, I understand that, but it's just like if you're gonna speak on it, speak on it.
It takes two to tango. That's what I'm saying. That's my main point about all this thing. And the saddest part about all this is that Shannon Sharpe, like, bruh, you literally had it. You know, he's gonna have money still. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna have money still and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's into question. I still think he's gonna be successful. I still think, you know what I'm saying, he's put in the work to warrant that type of lifestyle. But it's just, my thing is, when you are on the public eye, bro, you gotta watch yourself, nigga. Especially when it comes to the women. Especially when it comes to these kind of women. She was on OnlyFans, bruh. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? They make their money off clout. They make their money off clout. At least what you can say with the old school hoes and shit like that. The more clout, the worse it gets.
Yep.
There was a reason why Superhead was quiet until she came out with that book. Yep. Because if you got your shit all up in the streets like that, and you got a clientele of niggas that's paying you top dollar to shut the fuck up, you messing with business. being quiet was good for business. And now all of a sudden it's not. Now, not staying quiet gets you paid. She's $23 million richer. She's $23 million richer. And all she had to do
was black man.
That's all she had to do. All she had to do was be a fucking mediocre white woman. 23 mil. Nigga. Bruh. I know black women that you know, you can have the finest black woman in the world and yo, niggas will be playing with her, niggas won't take her seriously. But this one though, 23 mil. 23 fucking mil. Hashtag 23 million.
When I tell you, audience, there was so many ways to come about this. I was not lying. And Father just basically gave you every angle. Every angle. The most I could say is because he done said everything I said, I'm just going to quote the great Tyra Banks. We was rooting for you. We all was rooting for you.
I love that quote. I love that quote.
Tyra, yeah. I tell people all the time, I understand it was a model and a woman said it, but that shit, it stays with you. Like, I use that for a lot of people that I'm disappointed in because of Tyra Banks. I use that a lot. We was rooting for, especially people I like. It's like, no, we was rooting for you. We all was rooting for you.
We believed in you. You were the chosen one, man.
What else? I mean, what else can you say? Father done said everything. Like, nigga, you had everything. And like, Eddie Griffin said like this too. It's just like no black man comes out of here like unscathed or some shit like that.
Yeah,
and
that's a good point. No black man comes out unscathed.
Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you. Like, no black man comes unscathed. Because you know, you could think you could have the cleanest record, and all of a sudden now we're talking about Martin Luther King cheated on his wife with a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
A man got assassinated for your fucking freedoms, and now we're talking about the affair that he had with a white woman. For what? The nigga wasn't perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. You feeling what I'm saying? Nobody's fucking perfect. He dealt with temptation just like we deal with temptation. Yeah, okay, he might have slept with a white woman. You're not even married. Shut up.
The way I see that is, hey, he preached about equality and he stood on that shit. That's how I look at that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. What? You are disrespectful. You are disrespectful. Fuck it. Oh my God. Where's fucking Q when you need him? Where's Q when you need him? Q would have gotten you together.
No, that was just for the motherfuckers who brought that shit up.
Yeah, you know, shout out to you for that because that was clever. But God damn it, I just wish it wasn't like this. This is exactly why I wanted to ban black men from dating white women, and I don't give a fuck what they cry about. They be crying about that shit too when you be saying shit like that. But these black women out here, I'm like, are you really fucking crying over spilled milk?
Yes.
Is that what I'm hearing right now?
Yes, they are. Yes.
You like Julius from fucking Everybody Hates Chris. That is 59 cents for the spilled milk dripping in my kitchen.
Somebody gonna
drink this milk.
Oh shit.
I've never seen so many coons in one fucking place where they just crash out because they can't get a white. Like, Ray, I'm done. I think I said what I needed to say. Because if I go any further, I'm just going to be repeating myself like Dr. Umar. I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them over there. Some of them going to be need to put to sleep. For good!
Oh, shit. Dion, you got anything to say?
And Shannon will be okay. He's bounced back from everything, every other public incident or whatever he's been involved in, he'll be alright.
He can be alright in terms of like the money, and even in terms of the people he hang out with and shit like that. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna stop his bag.
Yeah,
but
after
I'm gonna look at you weird, bruh.
I sincerely hope he's learned his goddamn lesson and quits thinking with his dick.
No, you can't say that anymore. The damage has been done. What lesson? What fucking lesson? A 23? Does it take you $23 million to learn a lesson? What lesson?
But
this ain't no motherfucking lesson, nigga. This is consequences.
Well, okay. Also, because I just realized before anyone says something, because I remember because everybody was like, this is like a dominance over power, or like Shannon Sharp could be finessing a little white girl into doing whatever. Look who got finessed. This is why, like, when y'all talking about like older people dating younger people, you talk about, oh, you got that knowledge and all that powers and all that stuff. Like, I don't
talk about how all this talk about the older person manipulating or grooming the younger and all that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look what happened. Look who got finesse, and look who got $23 million. And like I said, Shannon Sharp really didn't do nothing illegal. He just was a freaky ass nigga. Again, look at this. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I know some smart ass 18-year-olds, and I know some dumb ass 30-year-olds. It's like finesse. A finesse knows no age. You will get finesse. So.
A wise man once said, "Age and wisdom don't always go hand in hand."
Thank you. And just because you older does not mean you wiser.
It takes everybody in the village to hug the tree of knowledge.
Thank you. And any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Shannon Sharp. That's 23 million lashes.
No.
Okay.
Also, shout out to all the mediocre white women out there. You doing the thing.
Ain't no
Good
white
job.
bitches here. Ain't no white bitches here, Charlie Brown.
Who?
You better stay. What my man say? Get out. I told you stop fucking with the white women. Stop fucking with the white women.
Dark skin, light skin, Asian and white women.
Told you not to go in that house. Told you not to go in that goddamn house. Anyway, okay, on to my next Do You Care? Do y'all care about the shit that's going on with the actress Sydney Sweeney and the jeans ad that's been portraying?
So isn't this basically the same situation with Colin Kaepernick and them wanting to boycott fucking what was it, Nike, because they wanted to do some shit with him?
Something like that. I compare it more to the H&M Coolest Monkey in the Jungle thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
wait, can I'm sorry. This is it's not even that I care. It's what did she even do other than pose for a fucking ad?
Have a fat ass with jeans on.
Well, ass isn't fat. It's just like white people's.
And then she
white people's versions of fat.
Of a nice ass. Let's just say that.
Yeah. She's too voluptuous.
Yeah, but
she ain't thick like that. Come on, stop that shit.
And that's exactly it. She's not black people thick.
Yeah, she's that white. She's that. Now that's what
now,
I call.
Now you talking about well, those white girl from Jurassic Park. That fuck was her name? Shit.
No, I don't know no names.
Yeah, I don't know no names either.
It'll come back to me. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But anyway, yeah, it ain't that serious. Like, goddamn, I chalk this up to not that I have that piece of information. This reminds me now of what was that one teacher with the fat ass, and they was talking about her dressing inappropriately around the students and shit a few years back.
I don't know her name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know her name, and she wasn't the only one. It was a few others.
But it was one in particular I remember seeing like all over social media and shit. And It was just like she's wearing regular ass clothes. Y'all
Yeah,
really,
but she's
y'all
fucking
really showing your
voluptuous.
insecurities. The woman got some hips, big deal.
Yeah, yeah, she's too voluptuous. That's the insecurity.
Oh my God! Then shit, change up your diet and put some meat on your bones. Leave that woman and her figure alone.
You think we haven't
Shit.
said that before?
The father is right. You think we ever said that before?
Nigga, there was an entire movement based on that shit. Remember WAP?
Mm-hmm.
And
They got mad at that too. As a matter of fact, they got so mad, Ben Shapiro insulted his wife. My wife doesn't have a WAP. What?
My wife does not get
Nigga.
wet like that.
My wife does not get wet like that. And I'm like, oh my. Hey, let me just, if bruh, that
some
woman
things
must
you just
fucking,
don't
that
say
woman
out
must fucking love
loud.
you. That woman must fucking love you. Cause if I ever told the fucking internet that my wife's pussy's not wet, I'm not gonna have a wife no more. That woman
If I
must love you.
ever said that to Connie back here, I would have gone missing. She wouldn't let me live to tell that story. I'd go missing. The fuck?
And that's what makes this so sinister. You know what I'm saying? You, bro, I don't even think it's about her. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even really think it's about her because, like you said, she didn't really do anything wrong. She just looked good in some jeans.
It's insecure ass people. That's all the fuck this is.
So you don't think she's trying to promote Nazism and eugenics and none of that?
Nigga, that's them.
All she's promoting is some fucking business.
They're the ones pushing the motherfucking eugenics. Listen, Ray, when a white person comes up to you talking about, oh, Africans have 70 IQ, that's eugenics.
Yes.
That's literally eugenics.
No one would give a shit about any of that shit. No one would care about any of that eugenics and Nazism crap that they're talking about if they didn't bring the shit up. No one was thinking about that shit. All niggas saw when they seen this ad is a white girl in some motherfucking pants. No one was thinking about any of that shit.
We didn't even say the ass was nice. Bruh, black people didn't even react.
Yeah, this was all white people. I was like...
This is white people. And we just watching the shit.
And... Because I was like... Even then, when I first looked at it, I said, I'm confused. What are we mad about? And it's just,
Yo, what are we mad about?
I said, eugenics?
I'm going to just say this. If the next time we see Sydney Sweeney and she starts twerking, I blame all you insecure ass white folk that were complaining about her ass in this ad. If she shows somewhere and starts twerking, I blame you motherfuckers. And that's all I got to say about that shit.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
I'm not wishing for shit. I'm just saying if it happens, it's their fault.
I'm saying,
at least
power in the tongue. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Ray, look on the bright side. At least it's not yoga pants.
White girls in yoga pants.
Yeah, Dion, do you know about that story?
He probably does.
Okay, I want to think about something else. I didn't know there was an actual story behind that.
Oh, we were at a stream. So me, Ray, and a few others, we were at a stream. And we were just fucking with people. And Ray was sending them their levels to play because he made some levels on Mario Maker at the time. So he would send the levels, and them people were getting pissed off, boy. Ray was pissing a lot of people off that night. So we get into this stream, and it's a guy and his girl or whatever. And Ray sees that the white girl's wearing yoga pants, so he says, white girl in yoga pants. And he immediately gets banned. Like, he immediately gets fucking banned, and we're all confused because he's like, why the fuck did he get banned? What'd he say?
Because
White girl in yoga pants.
He was describing the person he was talking to. What the fuck?
Yeah, but he got banned for it.
People are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. What?
So now every single time we see a white girl in yoga pants, it's a bannable offense.
It's a bannable offense. Yep.
So whenever a white girl walks up to Ray with yoga pants on, Ray has to deflect her, otherwise he's gonna get banned.
Yeah, because the funny part was I was saying we all was saying some wild shit in them fucking Twitch streams, like, and then white girls in yoga pants is the one that gets banned. I said, what the fuck? Oh my god! So.
Yeah, and then we come to find out that the streamer was actually a fucking butthurt like person.
Yeah,
nigga just cannot take a fucking joke.
Wow, it's always some pussy mother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he just has a paper thin, you know what I'm saying, like temperament. Like it's very easy to get under his skin.
Damn, what happened to people having a fucking sense of humor about shit? God damn.
Whatever happened to people having a fucking spine? Damn, you got a whole bunch of niggas that are Sub-Zero victims, just no spine.
It's a new day. It's a new day. But that happened years ago. So, but okay. Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
The white girls in nice jeans. Anyway,
touch grass. If you
don't eat it.
If you had a problem with this, touch grass. Just touch grass
and don't eat it. Because I see some of them.
Or even better, go touch ass. Because
I've said that too.
What they complain about is not that serious.
I you know what's funny? I said that too. I said touch grass. And if you really like jacked up like that, go to a strip club and just touch some ass. It's just look.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do y'all care about the Epstein list?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Because because people was giving Stephen A. Smith some like backfire because he said I don't give a damn about the list, and I know like, and I was started thinking it's just like okay, it's wrong, but I don't really give a fuck. So it's like like. Because I feel like that's what all rich people do. I'm not condoning it, but I feel like they all have their vices and evil shit. It's just like, just let this, find out if he's on the list or not so we can just, and then what are you going to do?
That's my thing.
The nigga has already been president twice. What the fuck are you going to do?
Right. And even still, how long has this Epstein's list thing been a thing? How many years now have people been talking about this so-called list? And we ain't seen not their names seem to be exposed.
No. We have names. We have names. We have.
And even still, it seemed like not near person was taking a trial or prosecuting in any way, shape, or motherfucking form.
How the fuck are you gonna prosecute people who are worth billions of dollars? How do you do that? All
right, which then begs the question: what's the fucking point?
That's why I asked.
And that's why we don't care about the list. That's exactly why we said we don't care about the list. Because even if we knew who everybody was on that list, like, bruh, Oprah will be on that list and nothing's happening to her. She's made her money. The damage has been done.
Yeah, even
what you gonna do? Throw her in prison? You gonna throw Oprah in prison? What prison you gonna throw her in at?
Shit.
And again, for those that don't misconstrue, we all know it's wrong. Like what they probably did on that island, what they was doing was wrong. Y'all not gonna do anything about it. That's where
y'all not gonna do a goddamn thing.
Not gonna do a goddamn thing about it. And so it's like, and then you're just gonna bring it up. He was on the Epstein list, and then I'm gonna be like, so what you do about it? He's still walking free. It's just like
Donald Trump was on the Epstein list. The nigga was fucking. What's it called? He was elected twice.
Yes. So obviously,
y'all elected him twice.
Already a convicted. Oh, hold on. Already a convicted felon for some other shit, mind you, and still got elected president.
No.
So is this Epstein thing even really motherfucking important anymore?
I don't even, bro. Nobody gives a fuck that he was a felon. Literally, nobody gives a fuck.
No one.
The nigga literally said grab him by the pussy and won the first election.
I honestly think that helped him.
Yeah, it actually helped him.
Sometimes all it takes is to say some shit the next motherfucker is afraid to do or say.
Yo, for real, I used to tell people stop saying that he was telling people to grab him by the pussy because it's just helping him. That's just helping him.
I just want you to remember that first time he was elected, how bold them fucking people was when they was talking shit. Donald Trump was the wind that gave them wings. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Dion, I always used to tell people, stop focusing on fucking Donald Trump. That is one nigga. Over 40 million people voted for this man. You need to start looking at them motherfuckers.
Right. Right. Okay, so I'm glad y'all all where I'm at. On to our next topic because I don't want to put too much on it. We all have the same answer. Did y'all watch the Jubilee Mehdi Hassan 20v1 thing? Anyone of y'all?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I did, and I'm gonna tell you this. I know a lot of people they have problems with Jubilee putting these people on that was fascist and all that other stuff. I'm just gonna say this. We're gonna move on. I'm glad they put them on because you know why? Because for the longest I done said we don't need suspected white supremacists. I need to know who's a white supremacist or not. I need to know who are these people that says these things so we can outcast them or at least put them away to the side. One dude said he was an actual fascist, lost his job. And also, you get to see how dumb they really are. So, because, like, the dude, like, if y'all would have sat there and watched that shit, y'all would be like, what the fuck am I watching? But it was entertaining as fuck. If I was a liberal, I always said I'm independent. I'm in the middle. But if I was a liberal, this would have been like a birthday gift to me. You go, this is the people that, we fight against. And these are the people that are around it. And these weren't even old people. These was like people at least 35 and under or some shit like that. So we gonna move on for that. Y'all didn't watch it, but it was like if you have some time and there's nothing else to do, go watch it. It's very entertaining. I was laughing throughout the whole thing, but because he told him go back to your own country. What white boy actually told him go back to your own country? He was like, I'm an American citizen.
And not only am I an American citizen, that doesn't even make any sense because this is stolen land. This ain't your land.
And
either.
he told him that too. And he told him that. He said one of them said white people are native to this land. I said oh shit. I was like, yo, this is better than any comedy sitcom right now. Yo, this is comedy sitcom.
Hey, and you want to know what's so funny? That is so easily debunkable because all you got to ask them is Roanoke. So, okay, if you indigenous to this land, what happened in Roanoke? I promise you they'll shut the fuck up.
Exactly. All right, we're going to move to our next topic. Do y'all care about the shit that Ari Lennox said about the show Martin?
Oh my god! Yes,
I know you signed because you like Ari Lennox, and I do too. And
she's a DMV girl. Yeah. She's homegrown.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts, Father?
Ray, bruh. Okay, first off, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you my honest reaction. When she said that shit, I scrolled. You want to know what it was like? It was like you arguing with that girl over Jay-Z again. Except I'm not talking. I'm just gonna leave you to your delusion. Cause let me tell you, she got cooked. Mm-hmm. They was dragging her back. Yeah, she got cooked.
They was cooking her bad.
Cause that's some shit I would expect from a new black. Like a nigga that just found his blackness in 2025 on fucking Facebook. Cause he don't watch the fucking Martin. He don't watch the Malcolm X speech out of context. So now the nigga's blackity black.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. And then, bruh, it's kind of like, how can I explain this? I'm gonna use vampires, right? You notice that when a vampire is turned for the very first time and getting used to the vampire body and shit like that, they usually crash out because it's overwhelming as fuck. And then on top of that, they have a bloodlust because they're a new vampire and they need to sustain themselves with blood, right? So most new vampires fucking crash and burn.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Ari Lennox and the comments she said about Martin. So I'm comparing it to vampires because I'm making a point here. So with the new black, it's the same thing. They get that first. They're now conscious. So now everything is a fucking think piece. You feeling what I'm saying? So now every time I watch Martin, I'm looking for every single dark skin joke in there because, in my new consciousness, we can't have that, brother. We gotta respect the dark skin queens, brother. I'm like, nigga, the show was made in 1994. It doesn't matter, brother. We still going through it, brother.
I don't
These
recall,
queens, brother.
as much as I used to watch Martin, I don't recall Martin ever making jokes about somebody's skin tone or nothing like that in the first place.
It was implied. It was implied
heard-
against Pam. It was implied against Pam because of the whole nappy jokes and shit like that. So it was implied that he was making fun of her.
He made jokes about her hair and other shit. Called the puppy a few times here and there, but like I don't recall Martin ever saying nothing directly to Pam about being dark skinned. I heard there were quite a few light skinned jokes thrown Gina's way that I recall, but I don't recall no dark skinned jokes.
He never did.
Yeah, but the point is, go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this. He never did, and according to Tashina Arnold, there was jokes that he turned down. So go ahead, Father.
And then on top of that, I'm glad you brought that up because the point that I was gonna make was that even if he did, Pam would have fired back. That was the dynamic of the show, bro. Like, and Ray and you two know what the fuck I'm talking about, especially being from this area, motherfucker. Roasting is steel sharp as steel.
It's a competitive sport around here.
It's a competitive sport around here. So whenever Martin says something about Pam, Pam always fired back.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling what I'm saying? Whether it was short jokes, you remember the Dumbo jokes because Martin had big ass ears.
Mm-hmm. The leprechauns
You
like,
feeling
they're
what I'm
magically delicious. that one broke Martin. That one broke Martin. So yeah, she had
one of my favorite ear jokes. Him and Gina was arguing, and Gina said something about it's not like this is on the side of his head, and started doing a robot and shit.
Mm-hmm. And there was one day Pam was like, hee haw, hee haw. Yeah. Pam held her own. And there was a couple times she got Martin. Yeah, go ahead, Father.
Nigga, do you remember the abominable snow Pam?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That shit was, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, not Martin and Pam used to go ham on each other. And even if we went with this narrative that some of the show's jokes cut deep in terms of the psyche of black people, especially in the psyche of black women, you acting like there wasn't an entire process to approve some of this shit. You acting like they were going out of their way to try and, and that wasn't the case. So, like Ari Lennox can feel how she wants to feel about that shit, but nigga, we ain't trying to hear that. And also, your music is falling off. I'm sorry to say. I love you, but your music is... What was that song? Fucking Soft Girl Era? That was probably one of the worst songs I heard this generation. I'm not gonna hold you. Probably one of the worst songs I heard. And then there was talking about because she had released a project and everybody said this is trash. So yeah, she's kind of falling off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like music. Yeah, and it's not like she makes bad music because she doesn't make bad music. She just, sometimes you have a you have a block. You know, sometimes the music ain't hitting as much as it did. You know who I think fell off in terms of, you know who I think started falling off in terms of music? Rihanna.
I still tell people Anti is okay. And people look at me like I'm crazy. I said, no, Anti is an okay album.
No,
not her best
it was
album.
okay. I know. Yeah, I heard Anti and I had the same thing. I'm like, this it's alright. We even like the same songs from the fucking album.
Yeah.
The song with SZA. My favorite song is Doom. That's the best song on the album to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you agreed with me. We had to say, yeah, we like the same songs in our album. So I already know that you know what I'm saying. But it's just, that's what happens sometimes. And I just feel like right now she said what she said, you know, in order to, you know, try to start a dialogue. And it's like, bro, honey, you should have just kept that to yourself. You would have, bro, I always say, you would have been better off if you just shut the fuck up.
Which you and I have been saying most lately. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all talk too much.
Y'all talk too much.
Genuinely, y'all niggas talk.
Shannon Sharp, and that was honestly that was another angle because you've been saying this. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes you talk too much. We shouldn't even know half of this shit.
Not at all. I don't want to know. I don't now. I know you let white women, you know, talk to you like that.
Yeah. Not to circle back, but yeah, that was just one of the things.
Yeah, not to. Yeah. But it's just like it applies here. It's like, Ari, you were better off saying nothing. You should have kept that shit in the drafts. You should have just drank your juice.
Poor baby.
you should have not said anything. I'm sorry. You can feel how you want to feel. I'm not taking that away from you. We just don't have to hear it.
All I got to say about that is poor baby.
Yo, everybody was like, "Girl, bye."
literally, the Xavier. Girl, bye. Oh, I know Xavier was. I know that was the first thing he said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's like, "Girl,
bye." If she feels some type of way about the jokes and comments made on Martin, I can only imagine how she feel about South Park.
Oh no! If she feels that way about Martin, do not watch any stand-up in the '90s ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nigga.
You cannot watch anything Bernie Mac does.
Stay away from Bernie. Stay away from Chris Rock. Damn sure stay away from Dave Chappelle. Like,
oh, you know what's funny? Because I said if Bernie Mac was still alive, a lot of new blacks would not like him.
Oh no, he would have been canceled.
He'd have been canceled.
And you want to know what? Bernie Mac wouldn't have given a fuck.
Yeah,
they would have tried that shit, but nah. If anything, try to cancel Bernie Mac, you would have just strengthened Bernie Mac. You would have just made him go at you harder. Now he would have made it a point to piss you off.
That's how.
I know he would have gotten hella Netflix deals.
Yeah, he would have got it.
Cause you can tell Bernie Mac shit.
Okay.
No, you're not, bro. You're not gonna stop a comedian from talking shit.
Right.
It's their job. It's their literal job.
Okay. Any last words before we move on to a final topic?
Leave Martin alone. The show is over.
And folks really be butthurt over nothing, man.
I'm just glad so many people said the same thing I said, which was
cool. Literally, girl bye.
Girl bye. And I love
go. I and I'm saying this out of love. I like Ari is a beautiful woman, a beautiful black woman. You know, shout out to the DMV. But girl, you should have just sat there and ate your food.
Yeah, because I was gonna go with the insecurity route because she probably had that insecurity, ugly duckling, beautiful swan route because she looks good now. But I was just like, God damn it, this motherfucker. But yeah. Because I know she kind of went at Snoop when Snoop was like, because she was trying to do a lace front, and Snoop was like, why don't you just use your natural hair? And she kind of went at him. And I was like, not the right person to get at because he does everything with his natural hair. So if anything, he's probably...
You think he don't say that about his girls? You think he not telling his daughters the same shit?
Yeah. I remember
Not to
that.
mention, aside from all that, motherfucker, that's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Leaving all the other shit aside, that you don't talk back to Uncle Snoop. Don't do that.
No, I'm like no homo, but this nigga's had better curls than most women. so yeah. But on to our last topic. What do y'all know about the T app?
All right. Before we start, Ray, I'm gonna need you to act like you've been in a boss battle before and just kill the fucking boss, because you're about to be in here forever. Fucking hell!
Is this a
Get
boss?
behind the shield and shoot the nigga. Why are you shooting the shield? It's big. There you go. Oh. Anyway,
Hold on, because I said something about this to the group chat, and it's just been a whole debacle about that shit. I've been keeping up with bits and pieces of that.
yeah. So let me explain what happened with the T app. So the T app was supposed to be an application for women to get on and basically spill tea about the men that they're seeing or dating to see if the nigga got a second family and shit like that. Fine, cool, whatever. Right. So a whole bunch of women sign up for it. You know what I'm saying? It goes number one because a whole bunch of women are signing up for it, and tea is being spilled. Except here's the problem: not even long after it released, it doesn't even get hacked. It gets exposed because apparently the T app puts everybody's information on a public fucking server. I just want you to imagine. You put your ID on an app, and that shit is for everybody to see.
Let me explain that part real quick. Because the whole thing behind the T app is like you just said, women basically shitting on men. To which I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's nothing but a safe space for misandry. That's all it fucking was.
No. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Dion, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. That's not what it is. You're not gonna do that. That's not what it is.
Listen. But going back to what I was originally saying, you basically had to put up all this personal information to verify that you were a female, because only women were allowed to freaking access this app. And what ended up happening, first of all, a lot of what was being said about, I guess, certain folks on that app was a bunch of lies, for starters. On top of people's information and stuff getting leaked, because it was who then this one lady had some money go missing because somebody stole her identity behind that shit or something.
Nigga, she lost more than money.
Yeah, I remember seeing something about that, but I just kind of scrolled past it and laughed. I didn't read details.
Dion, bruh, you. Jesus.
It's just one of those. Okay, I know this is gonna go bad. A few days later, I catch a glimpse of that and just
bruh. I'm gonna have to do it.
This is what
Dion, do you realize what you just did? Do you want to know why I'm disappointed in you? Because they made the app specifically for niggas like you. The shit that you just said just now, that's why the T app exists. And that's why I was trying to stop you.
No. Niggas like me, no.
The shit that you just said that came out of your mouth right now in regards to that and what you said about the women is exactly why the T app exists. That's why I've been trying to check you on this shit.
Explain this one to me.
First of all, you said that it was a place for like misandrous or whatever. And I'm like, no. You cannot do that. You cannot take misandry and apply it to places in which people are saying shit that you don't like, because it weakens that argument and you are making the misandrous even stronger. That's number one. Number two, the T app is very specific. It was for women to simply talk about what is going on in their relationships in terms of men that they meet, that they interact with, that they socialize with, and any other things, because safety is a concern for women. So the app in itself, it has noble intentions. It just went about it the wrong way because it was easily the information wasn't stored properly, so motherfuckers genuinely can do damage with public information that the women were told that would be trusted, would be kept confidential. And number two, the way that it was marketed in the first place, it being for women, security would have to be top notch in an application like that, and it wasn't. So now the issue that's happening here is that no matter what, women cannot have a safe space. No matter what, even if the shit is poorly done, because the T-app was not executed well. But the fact that it was number one was confirmation that women do not fucking feel safe in society. So when you were saying that it's a place for misandrists to get their shit off, I can't allow you to do that shit. Because you're giving power to the misandrists by saying that. Now they get to hide behind the T-app and say that, oh, the T-app didn't succeed because men, you feeling what I'm saying, felt threatened by the fact that women were empowered by an application.
And then the funny part, and then you know what? The funnier part about what you just said, as I'm like looking into this shit, it was a guy that made that app.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. You wanted an all-female fucking engineering squad to make the app?
It's just that's surprising. Oh wow.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not surprising at all.
No, it's not. We make homeless shelters for women. It's like the same thing.
If you see an all-women's gym, do you think all women built it?
Nah, but
it doesn't even have anything to do with anything. Like, it doesn't matter if a man built it or a woman built it. The marketing is what we're talking about. It was marketed for women because women genuinely feel unsafe in society. So there was an application that was made that catered towards them. But because the security control on that application was so fucking weak, you know, people would even start to say that it was sabotage. So then what does that say about... so then we're basically saying that the women that got hurt by this app were right. That women don't have a safe space. Is there anything... And there's nothing misandrist about that. If women don't feel safe, that's not a misandrist saying. That's why I had to stop you from saying that stupid shit. Even Ray had tried to stop you.
Even still, is one thing to... What's the word I'm looking for? All right, you know what? Continue. I'll come back to what I was about to say. Continue.
No, I'm just... You gotta stop that shit, bro. You like... Sometimes when women speak, it's not to dog all men. You know? Like, let them get their shit off and then reply to what is said. Don't reply to what you heard.
But I'm looking at it from the point of considering how it was used.
No, it was used
by the people who subscribe to it.
Basically, Dion, this is how it's used. I'm dating this guy. Does anybody else know if he's like been around women, or has he, you know, any other girl been dating this same guy? Because that's basically what the information was really on. Or like, let's say the dude was real toxic. So like, don't date this dude. He lies. He cheats. He stole money from me and all that. It's kind of like to warn others about the bad people, bad men that they date. It wasn't going after good men. It was going after ain't shit niggas. That's why I didn't have a problem with the T-app. Go ahead.
No one did. Yeah, like, bruh, when we found out that there was a T-app for women to do all this shit, we were memeing. We were making jokes. We were like, oh, shit. All the ancient niggas to the front. You know? And it was marketed towards women. So, of course, there would have to be a mechanism to ensure that the person who had the account was a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it wasn't going to be perfect because a man can use a woman's likeness in order to make the account and shit like that. He can have an accomplice that's a woman to make the account and shit like that.
Which people have done.
But again, it would prove the point that women don't have a safe space.
There you go.
So if you're saying that shit, Dion, the shit that you were saying earlier, you're giving Miss Andress a talking point. The very same shit that you were trying to call attention to is strengthening their cause.
But then my next question is: since when did women not have a safe space to talk about whatever or say whatever they feel about men?
Dion,
they've always had that.
You just explained the whole thing.
They haven't. They haven't. They haven't. Let me ask you a question, Dion. If so, you have two buildings. One says men only, and one says women only. Can you guarantee that no man is going to try to enter the women's only spot? Can you guarantee it? Yes or no?
I'm not saying that. You can say the same thing about the men only thing.
Answer my question.
That's a yes or no question, Deanna. That's just a yes or no question.
Can you guarantee that no men will want to step into the only women's building? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you. That's my point. They don't have safe spaces.
I mean, that goes both ways. Shit.
We know.
It doesn't go both ways.
The building that says men only and trying to start diet of shit.
We know. That's kind of the point what he's saying.
But right now we're talking about the women because right now you're deflecting. That's a deflection, Dion. Because we're not talking about the men. Nigga, men can defend themselves. You really think we're gonna let a woman into our shit? And even if a woman was into our shit, they're women, bro. Like, first and foremost, if a woman enters a barbershop is like church for a lot of men. That's where they go to vent their problems and shit like that, right? But women and children are generally welcome because men have families, right? So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if there was a building right now that said women only, you cannot guarantee that a man would want to go up there and just fuck with it just for fucking with it. That's what I mean when I say women don't be having safe spaces to talk about the shit. Now, here's an app saying that here's a safe space for women only, because if women were safe, we wouldn't need a women's only gym and we wouldn't need any of that. The reason why we have those things is because women genuinely feel unsafe. So we build women's only gyms. We build women only apps. We build women only infrastructure, not to say that men are bad people, but to say that women need a safe space in case they are dealing with situations in which they do not have one. Specifically. So you can't use that to say that women are being misandrist or to say that women hate men or whatever, because that's not what it is. That's never been the case. That's some shit y'all made up. You listened to you heard something and you didn't respond to what was said. That's why I had to get on you for that. So please dead that whole misandry shit, because that is not it. A misandrist is fucking specific. If a misandrist is someone that'll walk up to you and spit on your son because he's a boy, that's a misandrist. That's not what these people are doing.
That's a dead motherfucker.
Exactly.
But anyway.
Exactly.
That's a dead motherfucker. Okay, so now let me flip it back on you because you did it to me with the buildings thing. So now what about a misogynist? If a misogynist said that your daughter doesn't deserve to live because it's a girl, what you gonna do?
Probably go upside their head.
Exactly.
Or kill that nigga like you did to Miss Andress.
You right.
Exactly. So Dion, my brother Dion McIntosh, please listen to Father. Stop it.
Why my whole government name though? Anyway.
Because I need you to stop it. Stop it. Respond. Just
right.
simply respond to what was said instead of what you heard.
All right. So, all right. Let me ask this then. So, shit. I had it. I lost it. Damn it. Come back. I had a question. I lost it. Come back to me. Shit.
It's okay. It's fine.
Anyway, Ray, what do you got to say?
The funny,
because to me this is pretty open and shut to me.
The funny part is, like, I know it was supposed to like prevent people from dating all those bad niggas. I feel like it helped those niggas. The sad part was what they was trying to do. It helped the niggas because some of the women was there is like, I want to try him. Oh, this niggas done date like 20 other women because there was stories like there was one dude he was dating 20 other women and they was talking about it and then there was other women's like, oh, I want to try him. So so it goes to show what most men done said about nice guys finishing last and all the assholes getting women. I said
correct.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's to me like it backfiring. The whole thing about that getting hacked and all that other stuff, that was kind of funny. I was like, God damn, because it did prove Father's point because those women's lives was in danger because you had not only some of them that was using a license and them license had their addresses on there, so it's just like, oh, like whoever like was snitching on them, you could pull them up on their address. So yeah, their lives was in danger, as Father was saying. So that's why also he had to stop you because shit like that was happening. Like when they had them, they like you saw the women's full name, social, and all that other stuff. Their legit stuff was out there for people. But also,
I just go ahead.
It's a weirdo somewhere that might use that shit to their advantage. You all right?
Yeah.
It's a weirdo somewhere that's going to use that shit to their advantage.
Yeah,
and I was just gonna say real quick, to Ray's point. It's like it's not always so cut and dry in situations like that because even with the women that would say, "Oh, I want to try him" and shit like that, like that doesn't represent everybody. Obviously, they got to deal with they females too, because you got black men and you got niggas. You got women and then you got females. You think they don't, bruh? Women hold grudges towards other women. You know what I'm saying? We've seen women on women beef.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's gonna be there anyway. Go ahead, Ray. That's all I want to say.
What was it? Where was that? Yeah. Not only their lives is dangerous, like some of the shit done backfired. And the funny part was there was a male version of the app, but most of that was just revenge porn. It was just because most of that was just she said this about me. How about she let the whole team crack? And then they had like videos of them cracking that girl that was on there. And the funny thing was a lot of the women was like, when they get an app and start doing that shit, don't feel surprised because a lot of women was just like they was hyping it and they was like, oh my god, now my life is in danger. I was like, really? So they could just go up and say anything about you. So because Dion, you're not wrong because there are women on there that was just like bad mouthing niggas that really was not true. There was a couple of them, but they're not the whole bunch. They're just like the bunch of the sour apples. But
To add to
That's
that,
the,
to
that's
add
the
to that,
niggas you
I
heard.
read something. To add to that, I read something about this one dude. I guess one bro was talking about him on the app, whatever. Whole time he never knew this bitch. He had no clue who this heifer was.
So then it will be up to the women to correct that.
Let alone dated her. Had no clue who the broad was. Let alone dated her. So it was just like, huh?
So then, Dion, it is up to the women to correct that. It's their app. They have to correct that, not you.
yeah,
But are they going to?
some of them did.
You know, like I just need niggas to understand women got your back. I do not believe for 1 second this narrative that there's this agenda to just attack all men. You know how many women go hard for us?
Yeah,
I talk to them. Bro, Crystal was in the podcast.
shout out to Crystal.
Crystal, bro, there was never an episode where I ever heard Crystal badmouth men. Whenever it was about a specific man being motherfucking, troubling and shit like that, or not doing what they supposed to do, you want to know what Crystal did? She was specific.
Okay.
Because she fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of women that are like that.
I fully understand that. And hell, I guess the shitty ones needed a little hidey hole to go and do their dirt. And that's where this app came from. I'm well aware that there are plenty of women who are, on men's side. I follow quite a few of them on YouTube myself. Shoot, there's Roma, there's Emily King, and a couple of others. Pink Book Lessons. I don't know that girl's real name who does that YouTube channel. But yeah, I'm well aware that there are women who are on men's side when it comes to a lot of this. All I was trying to point out was this seems like this just seems like almost like a bunker for the ain't shit ones.
Again,
but
like
you're always gonna have that.
Yeah, the attempt was pure. I say that the attempt was pure because even the men was like, well, I don't have a problem with that if that was the case. The funny part is it kind of backfired because, oh, this nigga's an ain't shit nigga. I want to try him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was most of the response. Was, oh, wow, he did this much? How good was his dick though?
What's that statement of no woman wants a man that nobody else wants?
Yeah.
And the
so in order for somebody to run through 20 women, they had to have found something attractive and endearing about this motherfucker, right? So
yeah, it was one point. It was one point where one dude, I don't know if this was a skit or not. He was like, "Oh, they just told you on the T app." He was like, "I know. Thanks for the good marketing." Oh shit, I got sniped. He was like, "Thanks for the marketing."
Something about to start.
Also, I'm letting you know, night 2 is about to begin. Night 2 is about to begin.
Okay, yeah, all right.
In literally like 30 seconds.
All right, cool. All right, let's wrap. All right, any last words? We could wrap this up. Any last words for our final thoughts?
Hey, clock that T.
Clock it. Okay, all right. Let's get to the final thoughts. Dion.
Final thoughts. Just here's hoping night 2 of no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's hoping night 2 of SummerSlam is better than night 1. I repeat, night 1 wasn't terrible, but could have been a lot better.
Okay. Father is on you.
I'm gonna say this. So, I guess for my final thoughts, I gotta give a shout out to Jamaica. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta give a shout out to Jamaica. They had their emancipation, and a lot of other Caribbean countries were celebrating Emancipation Day on August 1st. Shout out to Jade Cargill. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Kofi Kingston. Shout out to Jamaica. Oh, nah, I'm playing. Um, yeah. Another thing is too. There was something that I was reading about. Oh, so there are a few other people joining Sierra when it comes to the Benin citizenship, and the other one is Lauren Hill. So shout out to Lauren Hill. Lauren Hill learned that she also has ancestry in Benin. So yeah, shout out to her on that. Spike Lee says that he's actually doing some shit, some stuff over in Benin as well. So yeah, nah, we having brothers and sisters coming back to the continent. I wonder why.
I really, really need to do one of those ancestry or 23andMe tests and figure out some shit.
And you want to know what the beautiful part is about what you just said, Dion? You want to know what the beautiful fucking part about is? Not only are you like multi-ethnic because you have the American and the Panamanian side and shit like that, but when you go to do your ancestry, you are probably going to find out some shit that you probably never heard of before.
Oh, nigga! When I do finally do one of these, I am going to give y'all the full rundown of what I discovered. I wanna do a whole book report on myself once I get the information. Fucking me.
So I will give you a recommendation. I don't know if you've heard of them, but African Ancestry, they actually give you the ethnic group of the people that you mostly descend from. But I will say, if you're going to do that, do your mother's line first before you do your paternal line, because your maternal line will come back 90% African, and your paternal line may be 65 to 70% African, because as you know, rape is rape. So do your mother's line first, because if an African woman is giving birth to a baby, that DNA doesn't go away, right? Because the female anatomy, when they're born, they are born with all the babies that they're ever going to have, even as a infant. So they usually test the mother's line because it'll usually 9 times out of 10 come back African. But if you had a European in your family somewhere, and they took advantage of that African woman, that's gonna show in your DNA more times than not. So.
Oh yeah, again, even though I got my last name from my Panamanian father, it's an Irish last name.
Yeah, so is mine. So is mine. It's the same.
Also, the other thing I was about to say was this. Recently, I became friends with this woman who she got to be a cousin of mine or something that I don't know about. When I say this chick looks exactly like my grandmother, I got to be related to her somehow. She looks too much like my grandmother. So here's hoping I figure that out. Am I muted? Hello?
No, you did. I hear you.
Oh, I was say, how did it get so quiet all of a sudden?
We was listening.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to add to that.
Okay. It's still on you, Father. I don't know if you was done or not. Father, you there?
Did he mute his mic? He might have muted his mic by mistake.
Doesn't say he's muted. Father, you there?
Yeah, but I'm about to leave.
Okay. Was that your final thoughts?
Yeah, that was my final thoughts.
Okay, cool. Evo, I know, like, if y'all had heard the conversation me and Father was having earlier, I know it's a little commercialized. It's still one of my most favorite events to watch. Used to be E3 because E3 was on the week of my birthday, but obviously E3 is no more. But Evo, Evo is up there as well. But yeah, I do agree with Father. Even though it's commercialized, I still watch. So I'm hoping like this will be a good Evo, especially I know Fatal Fury was happening as we speak. Um, I know that I'm just looking forward for the Tekken 6 and the Evo
Eight.
tournaments, especially the top eights. I think that's going to be great. SummerSlam, that's going to be great. Like I said, there's been a lot happening, and I'm glad that we got to talk about it all because I was like, oh man, this is going to be good. I can't wait for the boys to talk about this. So, um, W1, this has been a great week for me, even though like it started with the Lyft driver running over my foot.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it's cool. It's cool. But other than that, that's my final thoughts. I would like to thank the panel for joining us again. I would like to thank all of y'all for listening to hear us talk our shit again. This is You Know What? Let me just say podcast, and we are signing out. Peace.